Fall colors are out in full force and they are breathtaking. In our family, we love to bring the outdoors in, and today we're going to show you how to preserve these beautiful fall colors to keep your home colorful and bright throughout the grayest of winter days. My name is Christina, and you're watching my channel, Let's Do Something Real.
Sneak around. Some leaves.
I will. Our first step was to get outside and gather some beautiful fall leaves. Happiness is collecting beautiful fall leaves with Tiny Spider-Man. This is a wonderful craft to do with kids. Gathering leaves is always a fun outdoor fall adventure. Nature is so alluring and mysterious for kids that even just this simple activity holds massive potential for learning. We get to explore all the different shapes and colors we are finding in the leaves. We try to identify the trees they came from, and we talk about chlorophyll and why leaves change color in the fall. We learn differences between coniferous and deciduous trees, and it all sticks in a kid's mind so much better when they are outside, seeing it for themselves, and they're engaged and enjoying themselves.
Yes.
They're beautiful all laid out like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. So when working with beeswax, it can get messy, especially when it's melted. We got on our grubby shirts. We can get beeswax off of surfaces, but in clothes, it's like pretty permanent because it's like what we're doing here with the leaves is we're preserving them. So beeswax is a natural preservative. Wonderful job, baby. You're so smart. Once we had our leaves all dried off and we were in our grubby shirts, I set up my double boiler to start melting some beeswax. I'm using a block of beeswax, and those are really hard to cut. I found heating my knife with hot water makes it a bit easier. There's no real measurement for how much beeswax to use here. I just used enough so that when it was all melted, it could submerge the leaves. You can always add more if needed. I lined a cookie tray with wax paper to put the coated leaves on to dry, and to minimize a sticky, waxy mess, I put that as close to the double boiler as possible. Which ones are we going to start with? Alrighty, beautiful choice. Ooh, yeah, it's a good one. All right, Beba, as soon as that last little bit is gone, you can take the tongs, pick up your first leaf, dump it in there, and then only for a couple seconds. Yeah, you let it go and you let it get all the way in. I think we're good to go, baby. Okay? So go ahead.
The beeswax are natural preservative.
Way, absolutely. That's it. Good. Now make sure it gets all in there. Like push it down. Push it down into the beeswax. You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Get it all in there. Okay. Would you like to take it out and put it on the wax paper? Got it. Keep trying. Good. That's it. Good job, baby. Looks wonderful. We'll do the next. Wonderful, wonderful. There you go. Hey, you're doing amazing. Good job. What's next? What's next? Just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put it on the paper. The wonderful thing about this is it's actually very low risk as far as the heat goes. Nothing except for the hot water in this pan and the pan itself. Nothing is actually that hot. The beeswax in the bowl actually don't remain too hot because it's a double boiler situation. 1,
2, 3.
Wonderful, love. Oh, we have another.
Do it by myself.
Abso-friggin-lutely you may.
1, 2.
Good work. These are beautiful.
1. Ah. 1. Ah. 1, 2.
This is going very quickly. They dry very fast over here. The stickiness of them, like not being able to put them on top of each other, goes away very fast. It's a very thin layer of beeswax, so it dries up real good and fast. Good job, baby. Are you enjoying yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I just love you so much. After the beeswax had dried, the leaves were ready to be strung up. I just took a sewing needle and made a small hole near the stem, but left enough of the leaf surrounding the hole so that it couldn't rip out through the leaf easily or anything like that. And these actually turned out to be more durable than I thought anyways. I used invisible thread to string these up so that they looked like they were suspended in midair, as if they'd just blown off a tree. So when Jude and I were out walking, we found this perfect sized branch, which is going to be what we end up hanging our leaves on, and it just works out just fine right there. Better than I could have hoped for. Handling the invisible thread was a bit tricky for my boys' tiny hands, so I went ahead and did the tying, but they had fun just sitting back and deciding where the leaves looked best. I love it so much when I can include my kids in a craft and it turns out to be so gorgeous that no one would have known that it was made almost entirely by children. This turned out so beautiful that we made 2 more after this and completely covered our walls in bright fall colors and shapes. You can see those in my Halloween cocktails video if you want to check that out. If you enjoyed how we put together this beautiful seasonal decoration, please like and subscribe so that you know when our videos come out. And it's very helpful to us and it's always appreciated. We're going to be enjoying fall to the fullest, and we will be sharing many of those experiences with you. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and remember to go get happy.